up, I move slightly diagonal. This is my navel or an energy point which we call the dantian. I also turn the dantian in line with my knee. Out. Shift up, turn. Heel down, toe down, dantian in line with the knee, up. Okay, so you see the movement is just like a snake moving. Okay, the same as you move backwards. Again, have your concentration on the shoulder. I am not bobbing up and down. Once my shoulder is here, I may go lower than this, but I will not go higher than this. Right? Okay? This helps in moving the energy more higher up in your body. Okay, the first walk will keep the energy to the lower extremities, to the dantian, to the energy point, and lower down into your legs. This will bring it right up to your heart center. Okay? Then we have the cow walk, which is very simple. So again, slightly diagonal, step, rise up, slowly straightening the knees, bend down and step out. If you watch this walk, it exactly mimics a very lazy cow walking on the road. Okay, and I'm now not going to do a back walk because the cow seldomly can walk backwards. Okay, now this, we have energy points under your feet, energy point dantian, you have energy points behind your knees, you have energy points which is called the kidney points just behind here. Okay, you have energy points in the heart center. Now this pumping action opens these energy points and starts pushing the energy upwards till the energy tries to move up to the brain or to the crown chakra or to the third eye. Okay, so it's a complete whole body kind of an exercise. Again remember, let me tell you this, when I'm doing the walk, I have these three components in mind. Even though I'm instructing you, even though I'm talking to you, I'm feeling the energy of movement. So I'm feeling this leg move up, I'm feeling it go down, I feel the toe touching, I feel the heel moving up, the toe leaving the earth, I feel myself rising up, I feel myself going up. So the energy of movement is there. I'm applying my mind to the movements. These components are important. So even though I'm talking to you, I'm still in a meditative state. Okay? Now we come to another very beautiful walk, which is called the crane walk. Okay, the crane walk can reduce stress. The crane walk can build up courage in you. The crane walk can regulate your high blood pressure. The crane walk can do everything, only not cure you from death. Okay, that is a disease which Tai Chi Qi Gong cannot cure.
But before you do any of these walks, you should know the basic Tai Chi walk first.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah?
In this
Tongue is always up. Yes, sir. Very important point. Okay, your tongue always being up for all Tai Chi and Qi Gong. Thank you very much, sir. I just overlooked that part. Okay, your tongue every time should be up, like in all Tai Chi and Qi Gong exercises. Fine. So, the crane walk. Okay, this is a crane walk. This is a beautiful exercise which you can achieve only after trying out the basic walks. Okay, there are many more walks, but I want you guys to try it out. Okay, because I can go blah 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 for a long time. If you try the walk out, you will know, you will get an experience how the walk is. Okay. Again, depending upon your health capacity. Maybe you start with say 4 minutes, okay? Very gradually raise 1 minute, till you can do at least 20 minutes of walking. There was some long time ago, around 4 to 5 years ago, where certain control groups were taken, and there was a lot of, again, medical checkups, testings being done of what, where, how, who, and all those kinds of things. And in that controlled kind of, I wouldn't call it experiment, but okay, let's call it testing of Qi Gong. It was seen that 20 minutes of ordinary Tai Chi walk, basic Tai Chi walk, 20 minutes of basic Tai Chi walk was equal to 40 minutes of high impact aerobics. Okay? It was proven by German and also American doctors. So many times now, in most of the hospitals, if you go to Europe and the States, you will see people are being advised Tai Chi walk, Qi Gong walk, all the different kinds of walks. Okay? Before we try something out, any questions? Please feel free to ask me any questions. Clear your doubts if you're going to try this at home. Definitely, it will make a difference. Like our Indian tradition says, closer to earth, better, more energy. And also it is seen walking on tender grass opens out the chakras under your feet. This is a very good therapy also to bring down high BP, bring down stress. So you can surely walk on grass. The choice is always yours to wear footwear or to not wear footwear. Any more questions? Pardon?
Finger movements, right?
Yes, your finger movements have to go again, because there is something a lot to do with your fingers. The meridians or the energy paths in your body which are connected to organs begin and end in the fingertips. So when they're closing and opening, you are activating those meridian or the energy points of your body which are inside. Okay? Yes? It has to touch the roof of the mouth very lightly, very lightly. Pardon? Yes, it has to be as slow as possible. That's why then you achieve the meditation, then you will achieve the mind on the movement. So if you're walking fast, it's not going to happen. If you're walking fast, if you do brisk walking, it will not have a Tai Chi walk effect. For Tai Chi walk, you have to go slowly. Yes, yes. Okay. Now, the greatest thing to do when you do your Tai Chi and Qi Gong walk. One thing is, you just do the walk. Enjoy the walk. Have your mind on the walk. Have your mind on the movement. Enjoy it. Okay? If you feel you can achieve it, then you do a check. See how your breathing is. See how your breathing is happening. So with the walk, is your breathing also a very harmonious, natural breathing? That is very important to see. So if you have a very harmonious and a natural breathing as you do the Tai Chi walk, then you don't need to regulate your breath. Okay? Most of the time it is always seen, whenever we have an ailment in our body, okay, the breath is not a harmonious breath. There is some problem in the breathing. It is always, maybe the exhalation will be too short, or the inhalation will be too short, or vice versa, something will happen. So then you start to regulate your breathing with the movement. Okay? Very simple is, all closing movements have to be inhaled. All opening movements you exhale. Okay? What is a closing movement? Me moving my knee towards my body is a closing movement. Me moving my knee away from the body is an opening movement. Exhale. So, if you are going to do, while you are inhaling, while you are exhaling. Again, while you are inhaling. Again, while you are exhaling. Again, from this point, while you are inhaling and while you are exhaling. Okay, this is how you synchronize or you coordinate your breathing. If you feel that your breathing has a problem. Okay, now when you are going to synchronize your breathing, your Tai Chi walk will take a longer time. It will take a longer period of time without using that. Okay, so preferably you always start Tai Chi walk for around a month to 3 months without synchronizing your breath. After that, when you get the pace, like the slow movement that I am moving in, when you get that pace, then you try to synchronize your breathing after giving a breath check. Okay? What is the breath check? Is, like I told you to synchronize now, this will take place on its own very naturally in your body. When you take a breath check when you are walking, you will realize that when you are inhaling, you are lifting your leg up. When you are exhaling, you are moving your leg down. This happens. This has happened 99% for all the students who practice Tai Chi without synchronizing the breath.